Now come to third question. Comparing India and Brazil, which country had a higher income in 2016? Now 2016, you can see the red bar graph is much more higher than Brazil, that is for India. So here answer will be India. Understood? Now come to next question. Tell the difference between GNP of Brazil and India in 2016. So here we are supposed to find out by observing the graph of India and Brazil 2016. You will see that India is having 210 approximately million US dollar GNP and Brazil is having 170. Understood? So here difference we are supposed to make, so we will minus this GNP and we can find out. Now next, calculate the difference between the national income of developed and developing countries. So children, here developed country means it refers to USA. So USA gross national income already we know, that is the first question we find out 1860. So we are supposed to make difference between, you are supposed to minus US GNP with India and Brazil as well. So you can find out the difference between these three countries. So on the whole, if we'll observe this graph, you can find out that gross national income of Brazil and India, somehow it is similar or it is developing year by year, because with the development of economy or with the generation of employment, we can develop any economy. Understood? So it generally, basically it deals with the occupations of the people. Understood? Already we know children, now I told you in your previous class that Western countries are developed because the maximum population of those countries, they are engaged in tertiary occupation. Tertiary occupation, the income is much higher than primary occupation and secondary occupation. So here we are supposed to make comparative study. So I hope this is clear to you. Now come to next. Try this. Try this children. Here the table regarding ownership of various sectors in both the countries is given, like Brazil, India, and complete the table. So this is another activity which you are supposed to do. Like India, dash is given, sector banking, Brazil both private and public. So India also we are having both private and public banking sector, as we are mixed economy. So railways, India is having totally ownership of railways in India is totally public, that is government enterprises. Understood? Brazil both is there. Airways in India again both private and public. India electricity production largely public. Basically it is under government sector. Understood? Iron and steel industry, again it is public enterprises. Health is for private and public, both are engaged. Understood? Education both public and private, and telecommunications again private and public. So this type of question you are supposed to do. So make a comparative study. That means Brazil both private and public enterprises are also there. So it's all these sectors are also owned by both public and private in Brazil also, so and in India also. So as we had adopted mixed economy, so we can find both these enterprises or both these sectors, they are engaged in all these sectors, that is railway, banking, airways, electricity production, iron, steel. Understood? Now children, any economy of country depends upon economic activity carried out in the country. We already know that whatever income is generated, whatever the gross national income is generated for that country, it depends upon the occupation of the people in which they are engaged. Understood? So that is the main question, whether the people they are engaged in which occupation, whether it is primary occupation, secondary or tertiary occupation. Understood? So occupation is very important.